brain, there are 4 parts to it. This whole thing is the cerebrum, cerebellum, brainstem. The 4th part we can't see until we open it, which is the diencephalon. That's kind of like that Nike swish shaped region right there. There's 4 parts to the diencephalon. That I'm not going to pin the parts, but you should know the thalamus, the hypothalamus, the epithalamus, and the pineal gland. Okay, so those are the parts. The lobes of the cerebrum: frontal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital, and then on the sides is the temporal. The big division down the middle is the longitudinal fissure, and then there's a division that separates the frontal from the parietal lobes. You can't really see it real good on this one, but that's the central sulcus. In front of the central sulcus, the first gyrus on the frontal lobe would be called the precentral gyrus, and the one right behind the central sulcus on the parietal lobe is called the postcentral gyrus. The difference between a sulcus and a fissure: fissures are deeper than sulcuses, so the sulcus doesn't go in as far as the fissure does. Gyrus just refers to the wrinkled portions. Let's do the coverings. This tough outer covering is the dura mater. The covering that is directly on the surface of the brain, and you can see it really good right here, that's the pia mater. Together, those two, the dura mater and the pia mater, along with the arachnoid, which we don't have the arachnoid attached, those are the cranial meninges. The brain stem in the mid portion is the midbrain. The middle part of the brainstem is the pons, and then the lower part of the brainstem is the medulla oblongata. That would be continuous with the spinal cord. If the spinal cord was attached, it would be there. The tissues of the brain: the white matter is on the inside and the gray matter is on the outside. If you remember from our diagram, in the spinal cord it's opposite. The gray matter is on the inside and the white matter is on the outside. I think we got everything. Yep. Is that it? Yep. Alrighty.